गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतर्मगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीप प्रपन्नपारिजाताय पुत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालस्यन्दूः कमलनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण। बोलिए कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम। We will chant from 10th verse. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Brahmanyādhāya karmāni संगं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्मपत्रम् इवाम्भसा कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगम् स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. We think in our life the sorrow is and joy is because of situation, because of person, and because of our work pressure. We have this definition of sorrow is absence of something in the situation. Situational absence we define as sorrow. I don't have a certain thing or presence of something in a situation which is disturbing me. So something in the situation may not be conducive, and something which is I want is not there, then I define sorrow like this. But this is totally based on thoughtlessness. Can you shift slightly? Yes. Shift the chair, yes. So, this is called sorrow for ordinary person. And because of this notion, he tries to change a person, he tries to change a situation, he tries to bring something, remove something. But sorrow is there. You may become Indra, sorrow doesn't go. You may become Brahmaji, sorrow does not go. He also has confusion at times. So the cause of sorrow, what we have attributed to a person or a situation or a work pressure or absence of certain element in my life, Vedanta says this is not right. And one principle of Vedanta is that anything is there where it is experienced. So experience of sorrow because it is in you, therefore sorrow is there only. But I feel it is in the person situation. No. That sorrow which was already there in you, certain person can only manifest it. World is a manifester, not a creator. It is not Srijanatmak, it is Abhivinjanatmak. Word is Abhivinjanatmak and not Srijanatmak as far as emotions are concerned. You already had such emotions, you already had such kind of notion. The person in front just invoked it or provoked it. And therefore we say that this person does not have music in him. You don't teach music, he doesn't have music. Or he doesn't have art. Because if it is not there, it won't bring it out. Something is there already, then he can bring it out. If you don't have a tendency, the teacher is like a gardener. He can't bring out that thought which is not there in the person. Gardener can't create a new seed. He can work with the existing seed only. So sorrow is not in something which you feel it is in the person or something. Then sorrow is where is it there? But I feel like situation troubles me. Even if you think situation troubles you, situation is made out of your action. And action is made out of your doership. And doership is made out of your ignorance. Ultimately, address of sorrow is your own self, which a person doesn't realize. Sorrow is ajnanatmak and not paristhityatmak. This is where we want to conclude. But I never felt like that. I mean, you don't think you feel anything. If you don't think, you feel something which is not there also. If you don't feel and inquire, you feel anything. And therefore, lot of emphasis is to remove this ajnana of what? Ajnana about myself only. I have a strong feeling that I am not complete by myself. I am not out of my body. I am not a non-doer. I am not a non-enjoyer. Okay? And therefore I am putting effort. Where you feel is my joy, you put effort, get the joy. So this Bhagavad Gita is based on removing all the sorrows for all time. We feel it is in the mind. The mind is also in the self only. Any misunderstanding about ourselves, that I am incomplete, I am enjoyer, I am a sufferer, I am doer, that makes a person go out and he is now suffering from something. And this topic already was taken in second chapter. Therefore, Bhagavan did not tell about karma first to Arjuna. He started with Jnana. He thought maybe Arjuna will recover fast, because straight away let us attack the main issue. बताओ, he could have started with कर्म योग. बताओ, स्टार्टिंग से ही शुरू कर दिया भगवान ने. न त्वैवाहम जातु नासम न त्वम नेमे जनाधिपा. Do like this, listen. Do like this. Put like this, and this 2 fingers you mean. Just keep it. Understood, no? This, put it here. Then put this here. Yes. What is this? This is not a part of Gita. So, Arjun Bhagwan said about nature of self. Till 25th verse. Then the self is not dying, self is not doer. 5 points I said. Nitya, Satya, Sarvyapi, Avikari, Akarta. 5 बात बोला भगवान ने. But he saw Arjun's face has not changed too much. He still is in doubt. Then he started Vyavaharik things. He said, Atha Chainam, Nityajatam, Nityam Manasyahatam, Tathapitam Mahabaho, Nattum Shochitum Arasi. बोले चलो तुम मान लो आत्मा लगना पैदा होती है. Still you don't need to grieve. जातस्य हि ध्रुव मृत्युः ध्रुवम जन्म मृत्युस्य च तस्माद् अपरिहार्य अर्थे न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदैनम् आश्चर्यवत् पतति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवच्चैनम् अन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्यैनं न वेद कश्चित्. देहि नित्यो अविद्योऽयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. He is taking different routes. He said, Swadharmam chaveksha na vikampitum arasi. Even if you think about your Swadharma as a Kshatri, you should not grieve. अब बताओ कहाँ कुछ. Now he is coming to karma, etc. Swadharmam api chaveksha na vikampitum arasi. Dharmadhi udyat shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Yadrichya chobapannam swargadwaram apavratam. सुखनक क्षत्रिय भारत न लभन्ते ईदृशम. अच्छा अथ चेत त्वम इमं धर्मम संग्रामम न करिष्यसि तथा स्वधर्मम कीर्तिम च हित्वा पापम अवाप्स्यसि. Is it okay? Forget about being a kshatriya. You will lose your fame. You are a top class person. You are a well-known citizen of the country. Youngsters have your photograph. You are a hero of the society. People look up to you. People copy your hairstyle. People copy your way of signing. People copy your way of archery as you do. Kirtim chapi bhutani katheshyanti te vyam. Sambhavitasya cha kirti maranadati richyate. He said, you have attained such a big fame. One who is not famous, he gets a bad name, doesn't problem. He already never had a good name. But after getting a fame, if you get a bad name, that is worse than death. This is not the main topic. Bhagwan shifted his... Because Arjuna was Kshatriya, he was very concerned what people think about me. Hope I am not bad in your eyes. And they will say, Avachya vadash bahun katishyanti tevyam. Avachya vadash bahun. Katishyanti tamaita. Nindantas tav samarthyam tato dukkha taram. Bole avachya. They will use such words which cannot be said in front of everybody. ऐसा बोला भगवान ने. अवाच्य वादाश भगवान बदंते तमायता निंदंतस्त सामर्थ्यम And you know what they will say? Bhayad ranadu paratam mansyante tvam maharatha. They say Arjun, तो दुम भगा के भाग गया. Duryodhan will say, he saw me and he ran away. बस हमको देखा नहीं भागा वो. People exaggerate. If you do something wrong, they exaggerate. And bad news travels faster. Good news is not. Satsang is going on, no publicity. One stealing happened, whole colony knows. अतो वा प्राप्स्यसि. वो तो भगवान बाद में आया. Because Bhagavan saw Arjun is not, still not convinced. Then he came to the topic of, otherwise Gita would have been over. Actually, second chapter is the condensed form of whole Bhagavad Gita. तो फिफ्थ चैप्टर में आते आते ही सब बातें शुरू हो रही हैं भाई. Now Bhagavan is saying, so this you may find little difficult in the sense if you are not very much tuned or you have not heard Bhagavad Gita, you will find that why all these things are there. So Bhagavan said in the first sixth shloka about the question of Arjun. Then he talked about the 7 shlok first line, Vishuddhatma, etc. Then second line onwards he started talking about Paramarth Sannyas from 7.5 to 9 shlok. Then from 10 shlok he started talking about again Karma Yoga. Then from 13 shlok he started talking about the Absolute. He will continue. Well, but I am not very attracted by that Agyan and all this. Atma is all pervading and Agyan and it is Nitya, it is Avikari, or it is immaculate, or it is not having any gunas. It doesn't attract me. I am more attractive in Leelas of the God, or I am not more attractive by the thought about Karma Yoga, etc. Like those shloks I like more. Which about practical tips. I think this is too high for me. Problem is this, they are too high for me. See, you don't know what you should listen, so listen properly. What Bhagavan has written, you have to hear. I can't change it. Okay. So 13 shlok onward is the shlok of Nididhyasan actually. It is for dwelling in the self. Because the knowledge, because I will think myself as one who is the body. And everything is centered around my definition about I. Moment you define yourself, from that definition, moment you feel I am the wife, the duty of the wife comes. Moment you feel I am husband, duty of husband comes. Moment you feel I am become father now, duty of father comes. Moment you feel I am a student, duty of a student comes. What you define yourself, the rules, the duties start coming. Feeling better now? So you start feeling like that. I mean, not you, about duty I am talking. If you don't understand that, if you think, I'm bad, so you will not know that what is good then. You are too much thinking about your badness. Or if you think I'm already very good, then after you will not do anything because you think already I have done everything. So because you think you don't have a certain thing, you have defined that I don't have this, therefore I am unhappy. You defined already. इसको ठीक कर लो थोड़ा सा बस. Please at least get convinced that at least person and situation is the not cause of my sorrow or anger. तो हमारे में खुद में कुछ कमी है. It is my own attachment. It is my own problem. If you don't like the word Agyan, I'll use attachment word. It is only another name of Agyan. Agyan in action is attachment. Attachment is still better. I feel closer to attachment than Agyan. Agyan is more closer. Oh yes, anger is my problem. But to say ignorance is my problem, I don't feel it. This is the Maya. You feel anger is my problem, or that also you may feel if you are a seeker. At least one thing you have to make convinced that nobody is the cause of my sorrow, nobody is the cause of my joy, nobody is the cause of my anger, nobody is the cause of my regret. There is nobody. It is my problem. I have my own ego. I have my own nature. I have my own insistences. Therefore I suffer. किसी की कोई गलती वलती इसमें नहीं है. इतना तो आप मान ही लो. हमारे ही सारी साहब मोही सब अनरत कर हेतु. दिस इज भरत जी स्टेटमेंट. He says, मोही सब अनरत कर हेतु, I am the cause of all calamities. If I was not born, there will be no problem in everything. But I am not going from that way. I am saying at least for your problem, you don't make anybody else responsible. If you make anybody responsible, you will not do sadhana on that issue. You will stop being a seeker with regard to that issue, with regard to that person, with regard to that karma, with regard to that bhog. You will not try to remove that sorrow. And the person karma will remain and your sorrow will also remain, because you can't remove the person. And the moment you accept, no, I think it is my problem, after that you will be more aware of, okay, it is, I can remove it if it is in me. You feel more confident to remove it. Okay, if it is in me, I think I'll work on that. I need to give more attention. How to do it, I'll find it out. But I think I have to work more on my mind. I have to correct my notions. I have to correct my habits, my impulses. I have to take care of that. And therefore, morning class, I have repeatedly said, it is you who are responsible. Atmana vindate viryam, if you remember. Well, which slok? Morning, okay. Remember that? I said people can have an access up to the body. At the most, they can give you clothes, force you to put on clothes. At the most, they can give you food. At the most, they can give you massage. But to eat the food, internalize it, and to come in your mind, that is out of their bounds. You can't teach anybody unless person wants to understand. You can't make anybody understand. You can create a situation of understanding. But if he doesn't want to accept, doesn't want to understand, you cannot do it. And therefore in life, never make anybody understand too much. One formula I am telling you. You 1, 2, 3 times, after that time will tell. You are not responsible for anybody. Okay. So here is at least one thing I have to understand, that nobody is the cause of my sorrow, nobody is the cause of my fear. No, I saw a snake, therefore fear. Snake is not the cause of the fear, your body identification is the cause of the fear. Well, supposing it bites me then? Are they all die by snake biting or what? I ran away, but the snake was far away. Sometimes snake is far, still you will run away. And the snake is trying to protect itself. Snake does not like people around, therefore it tries to run away. And the snake attacks out of defense. Out of self-defense it attacks. It is threatened. It is a very angry animal. Therefore it feels, it just attacks. Okay. If you are a seeker, this much you will be convinced that yes, I think I have to work on my mind. I will give a thought to it. Let me know what can I do. The very shift will make a difference in your peace of mind. It's a lateral shift in your own self. And when you shift, you will be more prepared next time to deal with the person or a situation that comes, because you know this is my weakness now. If you feel that you get fast cold when little breeze, so you are well prepared. You put your clothes well and then you come out. You have socks, you have cap, as I see sometimes. Or you have more jackets after jacket. If you know it, if you know, no, I'm not affected by cold, then it is fine. It is your emotional immunity is less with regard to certain people. You catch the infection very fast of other person's behavior. That is your problem. So Agyan word I am not using. But actually it is the name of Agyan only in various forms. Because you don't know yourself, therefore you are doing such mental mistakes. You have a lot of mental mishaps. You fall mentally, you sleep emotionally, you get emotional accidents in life, you have intellectual falls, you have emotional, what is it called, emotional crush. You got crushed by somebody, that's called crush. What a good word. So true. I had a crush. I didn't know the meaning of crush. Somebody wrote one day that I had a crush with this person. Here only, they wrote. Then I did not understand what is crush. Because crush means to crush something. So then I asked somebody, what is the meaning of crush? Vachyarth, I am not understanding. When the Vachyarth is not clear, you don't go for Lakshyarth. Then they told me that when these boys and girls get involved with each other, that is called crush. I think you all must be knowing it better than me. You knew that, Sarah, you knew that, this word. Acha. Huh? Very common. Acha. I'm only not so updated. अरे भाई आपने अपने आप को ऐसा बना लिया है कि यू आर फीलिंग लाइक दैट. अंदर आके देखो तो क्या नजारा है आपके अंदर. भगवान says in 13th verse that see you are different from the body because body is a structure to house your jiva only. And therefore he did Atma and Atma Vivek in the 13th verse. I am coming to the cause now. Because attachment is there because you feel that something can give me a full, he completes me. ऐसा सुनते हैं कभी कभी. Such statements I hear and I smile. He completes me. I said he himself is incomplete. Two incomplete will make more incomplete. Then I asked that person, I said that person is saying you complete him. He said I am incomplete, he completes me. I said both will meet together, it will become more incompleteness. It's your mental imagination because you think I am incomplete and he'll complete me. Because you have not lived together. Live and understand. You will feel more incomplete. And the sign of more incomplete is that you have more work. You have more anxiety. Anxiety is a sign of incompleteness. Anxiety, fear, anger, expectation. Any vessel which is half filled, if you take it, it will move a lot. Which is full up to the brim, and if you have covered it, it won't move. You take a glass of full water and cover it, it will hardly move. But if it is half or a quarter, it will splash a lot here and there. So you feel in life that when you were not attached and not seeking completeness with somebody, it may be your relative, wife, son, husband, you are still having less anxiety and less fear and less irritation. After being associated with certain people, you got more irritable and anxious and angry, or maybe fearful also. So where you went for completeness, it caused more incompleteness actually. It can be work. It can be your family. It can be your enjoyment area. And therefore Bhagavan wants to say that please understand that you are not the one. You don't need somebody to complete you. It sounds very difficult. Rather, world needs you to complete. You don't need anybody to complete. So these shlokas are very important for a seeker of Jnana Yoga. If you are not a seeker of Jnana Yoga, at least you hear this, because this is your goal. So in 14 shlok, Bhagavan says, Na kartritvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu. Such statements, don't use it in your life. I told you, your vocabulary will decide your emotions. So what vocabulary you use, it will make your mood is decided by the vocabulary that you use to talk to others, or the vocabulary which you use to talk to yourself also. Well, he has made a hell of my life. Now, after talking, you will be more in a bad mood. You can say, he challenges my loving power. God has given somebody to grow. This, one center was there. So somebody was getting a lot of problem, some committee member or something. So the matter went to Gurudeva. So Gurudev wrote back to him, please don't obstruct my love towards you. Allow me to love you. Allow me to love you. The way you will gauge it, accordingly your personality will change. You don't say, I have a lot of children or I have children to look after. You say, I have someone I am preparing a gift for the God to serve, so that when I am not there, he can serve, she can serve. God's children, I have to give him in a proper shape. When you offer something, you offer in a proper wrapper, or you proper what is it called? Gift pack is there. You offer a book in a gift pack. The gift wrapper is there. In parties you see, lot of new gift wrappers are there, ribbons are there. Sometimes gift wrapper is too big, object is very small. That is another matter. But the way it presented, that makes a difference. So don't use such, he has spoiled my life. I remember how much your life is there. How can you say he spoiled my life? Or he is the biggest tension creator. But who? How can you say like that? Like he completes it. I will be gone. These sentences, it erupts naturally. Don't cooperate with it. As long as he is there, I cannot be happy. Don't use such sentences in your mind. It matters a lot what you talk, how you talk to yourself. How? Because to others you talk for only 10% of your mind. But 90% time you are talking to yourself, you are coining some opinion about something or bad, good or bad. Mentally you shout on somebody. Mentally you may abuse on somebody. ठीक करे ना? And therefore be very, very careful what vocabularies you are used. Supposing you fall for something, don't say I'm a failure. No, don't say it like that. Say, I think I have to do more tapasya in this area. My mind is not that tapasvi in this area. Moment you objectify, it is manageable mind. Moment you define yourself with your failure or with your sorrow or with your situation, after that you jam yourself. You block yourself. Swami, I am a gone case. Why? I can't study Sanskrit. What happened? Arey, alphabet I am not able to master. Pronounce K, K, G, G. Pronounce K, 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 K. No. I am saying K, K, G, G. Pronounce by K, K, G, G. You say? Today you are right. K, K, G, G. Well, I can't write it. I have to spend a lot of time in understanding. To write K, I need a scale and a compass. Because first I make a line like this. Then I put one compass here. Then I put a half compass here. And then I put agar scale here. This is K. Then I have to write K. Then again I put like that, one scale. Because compass now is not working. Then I make like this. How to do like this, half compass? Then compass are changing on this angle. This and this. And then a small circle is there in between. Then I turn it like that. Whole day went in writing K. How will you write Ksha then? Who made this Kaka? I'm so tired of Sanskrit, I can't tell you. Don't take it like that. You say that God will make me understand it. One day I will get it. I work for God. I am not writing Sanskrit to tell to somebody. I am just writing to please the God. I will definitely understand that. Don't use a wrong vocabulary for yourself. Most of the people, they use not right words to address their problems. I have done bad action, therefore I am suffering. Make it more. You say God has given me some situation which is tough so that I can come close to Him. If I had done all bad action, then how I will be here? So I am in the hall, I am in the satsang, that means also there must be some good action. One person came to me and he said, Swamiji, to whomsoever, all the people whom I meet are crooks and wicked people. I said so bluntly, nobody talks to me. What do you mean I am? Oh, no, not you, not you. Not you. I said, then we rush to our language. There is a habitual way of putting certain things. And that makes you very weak emotionally. You become an emotional victim of your own dissuasion. You have discouraged yourself by thinking like that. And nobody can encourage you after a time being. All is a result of ignorance. Bhagavan says, Na kartritvam, na karmani, lokasya srijati prabhu. Prabhu means Atma, yesterday's Just follow the word. Prabhu doesn't mean the God with Shankha Chakra Gada. Generally, Prabhu is used for the Ishwar most of the time. In Hindi, Aiye Prabhu. We have many times we use such word. Aiye Prabhu, aiye बैठिए. Bhagwan aiye. This is a common way to greet somebody. Aiye Bhagwan. Or Prabhu, kaise ho? We use such a certain expression. Like you said, this is a good way to put somebody. It makes a difference. Bhagavan says here, na kartrutvam. Kartrutvam is instigation. Kuru iti. Prabhu, kuru iti. He doesn't say do this. So srijati will go there. Prabhu kartrutvam na srijati. Kartrutvam means you have to do, you have to wash plate, you have to sweep, you have to clean the table. He is not the one who is allocating, you do it. Number 1 point. All are, Prabhu is for Atma. Atma is not asking anybody to do it. Na karmani. He is not asking anybody to do any karma. But here karma has two meaning. One is general meaning, other is grammatical meaning. General meaning is action. He is running, he is walking, he is having businessman. He is a business. Achha, bakery business he has. Achha, he bakes cakes, he makes bread and all these cookies, etc. Bakery business he has. I went in South India, the bakery was there. They made me sit there. Only take any cake. I said, I don't take a cake. Only cookies. Everything started giving. He had a bakery business. Trichy, I think, somewhere. Bangalore. Trichy, Bangalore. So, that was bakery business. This is called one karma is there. One meaning. I'm talking. My action is in my talking. You are listening. You are eating. What are you doing? Well, I was eating. You are eating for so late. I was waiting for somebody else to come. Therefore, I was waiting and therefore I took time to eat. Okay. Where were you? I'm washing clothes. Where were you? I was here in the hall sitting there. What are you doing? Nothing. Karma is there. Whole day what you can say, I was writing notes. This is one meaning of karma. Grammatical meaning of karma, what Panini says, ipsit tamah karma. What is desired by, be careful. When you say Ramaha graham gacchati, so graham is called karma here. The object of the karta is called karma in Sanskrit. ठीक है ना? नहीं समझ में आया? Object of the doer is called karma. Ipsit tamam karma. What he desired, like Rama desired the karma. Aham mishthanam khadami. I am eating sweet meats. So what is the karma? Mishthanam. Guruhu chhatram bodhayati. The teacher is explaining to the students. What is the karma? Chhatram. Students is there. So object of the doer is called karma. Not the first meaning. First meaning is not action. So Bhashakar here writes, Ratha ghat prasadadini ipsit tamani karma. Ipsit tamani. Bhagavan does not create any object also. Atma doesn't create any object also. Then who creates? Wait. Okay, hold on. Have patience in life. So Prabhu na karta. How the small sentences are there? Prabhu kartavyam na srijati. Prabhu karmani na srijati. Lokasya everywhere. Prabhu means Atma doesn't create anything. अच्छा ठीक है ना. कर्म का दो मीनिंग समझ में आ गया. Then third point. Na karma phala sanyogam prabhu srijati. Karma phala sanyogam means uniting the doer with the object. I met my office. I met him in 2010. We were working in both office. I was in Adidas and he was also in Adidas. And he was my next manager and colleague, and there is we met first time. Acha, I didn't know him and he didn't know me. And we came very close. Acha, in Adidas. ठीक गलत बोलेंगे? Adidas. ठीक बोले ना? अच्छा. So this is called one who unites the people. वो हादी दास है एडिडास. हादी दास, पहला दास वही है. So न कर्म फल संयोगम. भगवान is washing all his hands like, बोले हमसे कोई मतलब नहीं इस चर्चा से. Atma is not the creator, Atma is not the instigator, and after Atma is not the uniter of the action with the karta. ध्यान देना, please be attentive. One person raised a point. Why just technical issues? Why karmani you are using this meaning? Why the general meaning you are not using? Why you are using the grammatical meaning? Why Bhashyakar is using grammatical meaning? And why not the general meaning he creates actions? Because when kartrutvam is there, that action is included already. पकड़ में आया? In the word kartrutvam, when I say do that, so one who makes do, he has already created an action for you. When I say go and purchase this, so already I have created an action. When you ask somebody to do something, you have created an action also. So that karma, number one, is included in kartrutvam. But grammatically, therefore, object is not included. Therefore, Bhashkar has put the meaning of, grammatical meaning, Panini meaning of karma is included here. I don't understand what are you talking. No, don't worry. Don't worry, relax. In one class, nobody understands everything. Some words are missed out here and there. And some you understand, don't understand, some are confusing. Just relax. Don't take your life so much with problem. Don't make a problem out of every issue. So, na kartrutvam, na karmani, logasya. ठीक? Third is na karma phal sanyogam. He doesn't unite. I got disease. बोले भगवान gave me this disease. Bhagwan said, I did not give anything. Bhagwan did not give. No, I am not doing anything. Na rathadi kritvata tat phalena sanyogam. Please note, this 14th shlok is a commentary on the last quarter of the 13th shlok. Last quarter of 13th shlok was, what was? Na kurvanna karyan. And this 14th shlok and 15th shlok are commentary of the na kurvanna and karyan. Neither it is doing, neither making somebody else do. But why Bhagavan is saying all this? Because you think you are doing it. But I really feel it. No, you're not. You should not feel it. Okay, I'll try not to feel it. I'll forget about it. No. It is not about forgiving, etc. It is a question of realizing your own nature. Don't oblige Atma. Okay. न कर्तृत्वम न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभु न कर्म फल संयोगम. Well, then everything is happening. How is it happening? Then who is making it happen? Bhagavan is very cleverly using one word called swabhavastu pravartate. This swabhava is karmadhara samas. Sanskrit students, please say swabhava. And swabhava here means para prakriti. You know, Swabhava means what? Well, why his nature is so angry? Well, because he has lot of ego. Why he has lot of ego? Lot of ego. Why? Because of his vasanas. Why his vasanas are there? Vasana is there. Why? It is his nature. Where a point comes of ignorance, after that there is no question. Because there is no cause of ignorance. Only because he must have done in the last birth like that. But why he did in the last birth? Where Maya comes, there is no cause of the ignorance. So here, Swabhav means apara prakriti comes, does everything. I must have told that. So everything is working as per apara. What is apara prakriti? Is opera? No, not opera. Nothing to do with opera. This is another apara. Just write it. It's the lower prakriti, lower Maya. ऐसा क्यों है? Why is the one? Why the people are like that? It is his nature. But why his nature is like that? Because in the past birth also he repeated the same thing many times. Therefore his nature became like that. He is naturally sad. But why he is naturally sad? Because in the last birth he must not have done good action. Therefore he is naturally sad. But why he did not do good actions? Because he did not know the importance of good action. But why he did not know? Because nobody told, or maybe others told, he didn't follow. But why he didn't follow? Knowing it. A point comes where you will say, I don't know. About yourself also you will have the same answer. Well, why you are so reactive? Why you are so passionate? Why you are so sentimental? Why you cry so much? Why you laugh so much? Why it is? I don't know. I tried, but I don't know how I become like that. So there is some aspect of our nature which is indescribable, inexplicable. And you yourself wonder how I am like that. This aspect of my nature I can't change, I can't explain how it came. Where you don't see any logic, but there is no sambhavana, but bhavana is a lot. It is a logic, it is like this. It is like this only. It is the nature like this only. There is no logic, it is like this only. One day one tortoise was there. And one tortoise and one scorpion were there. So they had to cross a river. So scorpion told to tortoise, see, take me on your back and take me across the river. So the tortoise said, you will sting. Because he said, no, I won't do anything. I never sting like that. Because without a cause. He said, are you sure? Don't lie. He said, yes. He said, see, my elements, all my organs are very delicate. Because, and at times I have to take out my limbs and I have to take out my mouth also. He said, you can comfortably take it out, I will not sting. So both went. So scorpion was sitting on the back of tortoise and he went. In between, this tortoise popped out his mouth, etc., to drink water. It is stung now. So tortoise asked this scorpion, see, you stung. I am taking you across. You promised to me, and still you stung. Why? He said, it's my nature. So bhavastu pravartate. It is somehow it is inexplicable. That means it is Maya. Maya means what cannot be explained but experienced. There is no cause but experienced. I hope you understand. Atma does not do. Anatma cannot do. But Anatma is Jad. So Jad, Swata Pravritti is not there in the Jad. Atma cannot do. In between some factor came up. Pure consciousness cannot act. And world by itself also cannot act. So there should be no cessation of all activity, should be there. And then therefore, we should say that there should be no act because jad is there. In between something else came up. There is no possibility that Jeev should have a body, but we have a body, we look like that. Our nose is there, ears are there, hairs are there. Well, it is only 5 elements. If you don't eat well, your hair will be affected. If you worry a lot, your hairs will be affected. You will have more hair fall problems. Or if you take a lot of medication, then also your hair will fall. Achha? If you eat a lot of junk food, your face will be affected. You have wrinkles, etc. will be faster. Am I right? No. This is happening. How it is happening? It is happening. Something is making it happen. It is not Atma. Neither it is Anatma. Anatma is just inert thing, cannot do it. So somehow means some Maya is there. अपने आप ही हो रहा है. Some Maya is there that is making it happen. Well, where is Bhagavan coming? Where is Bhagavan? I will bring later on. Bhagavan will see later on. Then some people come in the satsang. They said, you are talking of liberation. But why I got bound? हम फंस क्यों गए? I have to get out of this cycle of rebirth and birth. But how come I got the rebirth? How come this problem came of the world, of sansar, this, that, vasana, ignorance, kam, krodh? Acha? How come this? Why did this came? Why did this happen? And some go further. Bole, why Bhagwan made like that? You are asking a question, the wrong question. When you say why this has happened, that means you are saying this is real thing. You say bondage is real. Therefore you are asking a question why bondage is. Why bondage came? How bondage came? Bondage did not come because it is ignorance. Ignorance does not have a cause. Only how did body come? Because you are asking wrongly because you must be thinking body has come. Therefore you are asking why body came or how body came. Body itself is a product of ignorance. Finish. It is causeless, beginningless. Then your question should be how to get out of it. And supposing something is stuck up in your, and you go to the doctor. So you will say to the doctor that please take it out. I was eating fish and some thorn of the fish got stuck. Doctor says, okay, how did it come? He said, please take it out first. I'm in trouble. We'll see later on. When this, don't ask which was the fish. Which was the market you brought the fish from? He said, I'm dying here. Please take it out first. I'll give all the answers later on. Please. Help me out. अब बचा लो. So you are asking all these questions instead of asking this question, find out how to get out of it. You can never have an answer about when you don't know Chinese. Since when you don't know Chinese? Or how did you don't know Chinese? What? How did you don't know Chinese? Well, how did I did not know Chinese. How did I don't know what means what? Samhavastu pravartate. After the doctor took out the thorn from the neck, so patient asked, how much is the fees? He said, when the thorn was stuck, as much as you were ready to give at that time. Give me that one. Not a regular fees. At that time, what was in your mind? कुछ भी करो, हम कुछ भी पैसा दे देंगे आपको. When you are calling a plumber or electrician and you are in bad shape, हमें कुछ भी ले लो चलो. After work is done, then you start calculating. तो छोटा सा काम था, little work was there, you know. Little work you are asking 700. You hardly work for half an hour, 700. He said, okay, I'm going to disturb his head. No, don't do that. But Svabhavastu pravartate. I hope you got this point. Because Atma is not working, Anatma is not working. And funny things will happen. In the five element, there is no shape. A shape comes. In the same five element, crocodile is also made, snail is also made. Our body is also made. With the same five element, Chinese nose is made, Japanese nose is made, the nose of the African is made, the nose of African is made. All are eating same food. Noses are different. Lips are different. Ears is different. Svabhavastu pravartate. Whole world is a big mystery. It's inexplicable. Your body is inexplicable, your mind is inexplicable, your vasanas are inexplicable. Well, I wonder how I'm like that. How my nature is like that. Why I'm so lazy? Why I'm so reactive? Why I have so much of calm? Why I have so much of anger? Why I am like that? Don't ask this question now. It's a product of ignorance only. Sort it out and know the self that you are not that. Apara Prakriti is not the one for which you can fiddle with. You don't go to the cause. Rather, you shift your attention from Apara Prakriti to self. The process of Jnana. If you cannot shift, please use the Apara Prakriti as Karma Yoga and try to make it friendly. If you have a nature, if you have to have a nature, have a Vedanta friendly nature, have a Guru friendly nature, have a Jap friendly nature. Like user friendly is there, so have a scripture friendly nature is there. So just click, it will write next. You don't do anything, just put next. Then again you say next. It will say also, now this will come, this code will come in your phone. 70, just put the code on your phone. So you see the phone, really code has come. 5 letter, 7621. If you are wrong, it will say, try again, you are wrong. Some people can't copy that also. So, and then again you copy that. Again you check it. No, so it will tick, one tick will come. It is over. Now you can use. Then exit is also written. Please, otherwise whole is only where to go. Exit is written there. One cross is there. Put it there. Exit is written. And automatically it will be saved on your screen somewhere. Don't will kahan gaya? Dekho wahan hai wo. It is there. So our nature should be God friendly, Guru friendly. That is called Daivi Sampatti. So you use the Apara Prakriti to go to self. That is called Para Prakriti. Para Prakriti is self in 7 chapter. Mahatmanastu mam partha devim prakriti maashrita. I hope Svabhavastu is clear now. ऐसा ही है. So this 14 shlok refuted na kurvan na karyan. I am not doing anything. I am talking, but in me there is somebody who is not talking. This is all Gyan Yoga, Nididhyasana shloks are there. This is Vidvat Sannyas. Oh. This is not Karma Yoga. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण